Showtime.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Alaska. Welcome back to another video. Today's video I kind of wanted to talk about a forgotten mechanic in PvP that I completely really miss, and honestly I really hope gets reworked this summer update. And that feature is something that I think a lot of people will relate to me on, just because it was such a big part of PvP and what made it so fun for casuals and for competitive people. Tournaments are a mechanic that I genuinely used to absolutely love in this game. I felt like arena tickets were a little bit too strong in how much they were given out, but I do feel like tournaments were such a fun way to earn arena tickets and craft stuff you wanted to craft for PvP. And I don't know honestly what they were thinking whenever they decided to remove a lot of this stuff, because unfortunately now nobody plays tournaments. If you go and watch tournament, there's nobody playing them anymore. Even if there's good tournaments going on, nobody will join them simply because of how little reward there is to do them. Even if it does, only cost 50 gold, there's literally no incentive to do it, and you don't feel like satisfied if you win. So I genuinely feel like people have kind of gotten into the state of mind where they just don't enjoy playing tournaments. And I think there's a lot of reworks to tournaments that they could do whenever it first gets dropped once again and gets fixed and everything. I do feel like there's a few fixes they could do to tournaments that would make them even more popular. And the first fix would genuinely just be having gear sets. Now I think in tournaments they should make it so once you join a tournament and once you have a certain gear set on, you can't change it. And the only thing you can change is your deck setup. Because I understand a lot of people still would set like tower shield or set shields and stuff for certain people, but there's a lot of people that would like snipe in tournaments. It was just kind of cringe. So hopefully they'll make it so you can only set a gear set or a certain deck setup once you're in a tournament, and then only be able to refill your TC in between games. If they could do some sort of way where you could do that, it would be honestly incredible, and I'd love to see how that would go. I also think they should make the arena ticket rewards be very, satisfying and yield a lot more. Because right now, you genuinely gain nothing by doing these tournaments. You have no rewards. So I hope they'll soon reward you for doing these tournaments, because one thing I realized, right, is like, sure, they gave us all these medals, all these, chances to craft whatever you want to craft, but like low-key, we don't have like we literally don't have like any arena tickets to craft any of this stuff. Like, look, all of these TCs I want to craft and use, I have to get duelist citrons, and then they all cost 20 arena tickets, and there's literally no consistent way to get arena tickets. And that's why I was just thinking, like, I really wish they would literally just give us a really easy way to get arena tickets for people who are, let's say, just getting a PvP and they need a mastery, for example, and don't want to just lose 2 games just because they want a mastery. Yo, I just wanted to stop the video real quick to make sure that you are subscribed to the Lost Grove channel. I upload almost every single day, and I try to stay as active as I can on my YouTube. So I'd appreciate if you guys dropped a sub, because only this amount of people are actually subscribed to my channel. So real quick, before this intermission ends, I'd appreciate if you guys go drop a sub real quick. Anyway, back to the video. Because, like, for example, if I go into PvP right now without a mastery and 0 arena tickets, I'm gonna struggle, and I'm gonna have to lose those 2 games just to get that mastery, and that kind of sucks. I feel like it would just be better if you'd just be able to do tournaments. And I just feel like they kind of left the tournament mechanic behind, despite how absolutely popular and loved it was. And I think they need to make it a bigger priority to get it back in business. So overall, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Let me know what you guys think about fixing tournaments, getting them back in the game, making them more rewarding to do again, and what you think the rate should be per win and per loss on these games, and getting certain places for tournaments, because I'm not sure what would be fair. I'm looking at maybe 200 or 300 for a win, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I know they don't want to mess up the arena ticket, pool and mess it all up, but tournaments should be in the game and are one of the best ways for casual players to learn before getting into actual PvP. So that's all I want to talk about, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening and checking out the video. I appreciate y'all, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out.